Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm back with another video.
I don't want your man, I just want this money. I don't want your man, I just want this money. That's what a girl like. That's what a girl.
I'm gonna be doing a get ready with me / like chit chat thing, self-confidence, whatever. We're gonna be talking about many different things, so if you're trying to get ready with me, keep watching. The first thing that you importantly need to know about loving yourself is do not try to be like others. If you're trying to love yourself and you find yourself trying to be like somebody else, I suggest you to stop, because at the end of the day, you are your own person and you do what you're gonna do. So I feel like every once in a while you need to treat yourself, maybe start a journal, maybe batting on a budget, and back to what I said, at the end, if you find yourself copying somebody, just stop, because like I said, at the end of the day, you are your own person. Worrying about myself and well-being and what I'm like, just worrying about me. But I feel like another way to love yourself is to possibly dress up every once in a while, get cute and go out. Maybe if you don't have friends, it's okay to not have friends. If you're watching this and don't have friends, maybe go out and do something. You can be alone to get your nails done. You can be alone to go shopping. I'm not saying go shopping just to fix your problems, but if you can go shopping, then I feel like maybe get some new clothes, get a new pair of shoes, start some new things. If you haven't already, if you don't already do your makeup, maybe start doing your makeup. So I've already made a video about how to ignore the haters and self-confidence and stuff. Well, yeah. So you're gonna have to love your haters to love yourself, unfortunately. Because your haters are constantly gonna talk down on you. Constantly. That's what they are there for. They're gonna talk about you. They're gonna talk rude about you. They're gonna do all of that. But if you can't love yourself and take those as compliments, then I suggest you, I don't know. There's really nothing to that. You have to love yourself or you have to love your haters before you love yourself, is all I have to say. Start taking your haters' compliments, mentions, whatever you guys want to call them, take them as compliments. I take them as a positivity, you make it want you to look better, not look better, but get up, oh, they're saying this about me, let's see who's better, you know what I mean? But don't try to be in competition. That's also another thing. Do not try to be in competition with other people, if I haven't already said that, because that is really just not gonna get you nowhere. It's really not, unfortunately. Because I think I've said this, I used to try to be in competition with girls. I used to see who could look better. I used to do all of that, and I really, low-key deep down, had a few friends that would try to be in competition all the time and would be disappointed at the end of the day. I feel like another way to love yourself is to be your own best friend. If you have to, it is fine to be your own best friend, because all I have to say is these girls are just not solid. some of these girls do not know nothing about being a friend. Nothing at all. So also, I'm gonna talk about this too. If you're in a toxic friendship, relationship, whatever, I suggest you to find your way out of it. And I know it might be hard. Well, this is what I feel like. I feel like letting go of toxic relationships and so on. For me, I would think about maybe changing yourself, and because some of you guys may not know this, but really being in toxic relationships and friendships really are really unhealthy for you. And I was in plenty of toxic relationships, and it wasn't healthy for me. I've overcame them now, and I'm glad that I could say that, because I never really thought I'll be over the next one is be honest to yourself. And I know you guys may be thinking like, what does she mean? Okay, well, when I was, yes, I know I'm just a freshman, but when I was in middle school, I used to compare myself to others. Believe it or not, I may have thought I was so good and so bad and everything. I'm not even gonna lie, because I did. I really did. But you just need to be honest to yourself. Because at the end of the day, if you're not, like I've said, your feelings are gonna be hurt. And you don't want that. If you're trying to come up on yourself and be better, then do not worry about others. Another thing I'm gonna tell you guys is, do not be afraid to ask for help. Really, do not be afraid to ask for help. Do not So, if you think it's cute or cool to not tell and to not be a snitch, well, also let me mention, if somebody's bullying you, do not be afraid to tell. I never told, and I really regret it. I really do regret it when I was getting bullied. But no, do not be afraid to tell. If you need help, get that help. Because if you don't get help, then eventually that can lead on to other things. And I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. And that is not good. We do not need that. Ask for help, sis. It will be okay, I promise. I really promise. And if any of y'all are having a bad day or need to talk or need to vent, y'all, I'm here. I really am. And I'm known for that too. Most of my friends be coming to me and talking to me when they need something, because yes, you can come talk to me anytime you need. Because no, I know how it feels to be alone, because I was once there. Good, like you said. I feel like maybe spending more time with your family and hanging out with your family, because I mean, hey, your family is probably the best people that you have. So maybe go out to dinner with them and just spend time with them. And maybe I feel like it will possibly help not be on your phone so much. It's kind of hard for me not to, because, well, it's kind of hard for a lot of people not to, because being off your phone is really not easy. But there has been times I deleted social media for a better me. And I feel like that had made me a better person than it was, definitely. and feel like maybe getting off social media for a little bit. Like, maybe not all social media, just maybe the most toxic one, because Facebook, that's when I got off of. Facebook is so toxic and rude, and just like every time I open up Facebook, somebody's always saying something rude about another person. Like, nobody can never say nothing nice. It's always rude and negativity. Like these some of these people some people really just need to grow up, and because that's not all there is to life, is just being rude to people and bringing down others. And if you're, I don't know who's watching this, but if you're somebody that brings down others, just quit. Just quit. It's not cute. It's not fun. It's not cool. It's not. I had to do my lashes off camera, but another thing I'm gonna say is kindness, being kind is free, believe it or not. Like, okay, so this is another thing I'm gonna tell you guys too. Just because of how you're feeling and your insecurities does not mean you need to bring down others, is what I'm gonna say. Cause I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. I felt the need to bring down others because how I was feeling before. I have brought down others because how I was feeling. Really. Like, all the time, I'll take a how I was feeling on everybody else all the time, and it really got me nowhere. It really didn't. And it was really an embarrassment because I know I could do better. I could do much better than taking my anger out on people who had nothing to do with it. So therefore, that means stick with being positive, because that's what will get. Okay, I learned this the hard way in middle school. Well, just in period in general. What comes around goes around. So do not say what you don't want to be repeated. Seriously. Let me say, 8 times out of 10 probably, what you say at school will get repeated. You just need to be careful about who you say it to, because that's something I don't feel like people should deal with. I don't feel like you need to worry about other people saying your business. I don't know though, that's just me. The last thing I'm gonna tell you guys is discover new places and discover a new vibe. Because if you're trying to love yourself, you're gonna be bettering yourself at the same time. So go try new places. If you make some new friends. And the main one, I feel like the main of this is do not always be so negative and do not talk down on others. Because that's not going to get you nowhere, because how you feel, maybe others don't feel the same way. And how you're feeling, others don't need to feel what you're feeling. And I'm not saying this in a rude way, but your problem is not their problem. And just the same for them. Their problem is not your problem. You wouldn't want somebody blaming their problem. But anyways, this is going to be the end of my video. I hope it's not too long, but I also hope it's not too short. But if you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know more what you guys want to see, because I don't know what videos to do. I'm supposed to be uploading every other day, but I haven't been. But yeah, anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow my social medias. They will be all linked down below, and I will see you guys in my next video.